Hi, my name's Justin. I'm a small business owner and I rate QuickBooks Self Employed 4 out of 5. And if you like reviews like this, click the link below. So I used to use Microsoft Excel for all of my accounting, and the reason why it didn't work for me was because it wasn't really intuitive. There was not really any way to import my credit card or debit card information, and it didn't track my expenses automatically. So that's why I decided to switch to QuickBooks Self Employed. The reason why I chose QuickBooks Self Employed is because I'm a small business owner and I do e-commerce, and I use eBay and Etsy, and I do a lot of microtransactions. So for every time I ship out an item, it hits my bank account, and essentially I would have to categorize whether it's a business expense or even deeper, a shipping expense or a meal expense. So I actually really like the fact that I could go deep with it and extrapolate the information that I needed pretty much automatically. So that's what I liked about QuickBooks Self-Employed primarily. So getting started in QuickBooks was overall pretty simple. It just asks for basically your bank account information, debit card and credit card information to basically import the financial account and information. And I had a little trouble with certain credit cards, such as Home Depot, which kind of tripped me up a little bit. But for the most part, it took all of my financial information, and it imported pretty much everything easily and quickly. So getting started was pretty easy for me. So if you're just getting started in QuickBooks, I would suggest don't get caught up in the miles section. It has a mile tracker, which is actually really accurate and really good, but it actually really tracks everywhere you go, and if you're kind of into privacy, I wouldn't recommend it. And then also, it's just way simpler not to even deal with mileage, because initially I thought, well, I should track all my mileage and write it off, but it's just way too much work. It's way simpler to just get the basic deduction and not deal with the mileage and get to the meat and potatoes of QuickBooks, which is really the transactions and diving in. Oh, also making sure that the categories and the tags are accurate. I really screwed up when I basically started with QuickBooks because I had 3 businesses that I was basically running out of one QuickBooks account. So if you're kind of crazy like me and want to do a lot of different things, you got to make sure that you categorize things properly and that you tag things properly, because that is really what makes a huge difference when you run the reports and you do the profit and loss statement. That is what I would recommend that you kind of focus on, and you'll get yourself up and running pretty quickly once you import your data. And it's a really powerful tool. You got a lot of great reports. As long as you accurately put in your information, you can sort it pretty easily.